I wanted to talk for a little bit about fraud. It's something that has come up in lots of different ways on Money Tales in recent episodes. And I want to highlight something we've shared with listeners quite a bit, which is make sure that you are talking about money frequently with yourself, with your partner, spouse, family members. And as part of those conversations, make sure you're looking at your financial accounts. And you want to be looking at transactions, specifically in checking accounts, in on your credit card statements, any place where you have some amount of money that you're writing checks on or debiting against or charging against, because there has been a huge uptick in fraud. We're seeing this across our client base in our personal lives as well. And what a lot of people don't understand is that you have a pretty short window in most cases to identify and report fraud to your financial institution. In
Oh,
some
how?
cases, as few
Yeah.
as 30 days. And this is really important because some fraudsters will utilize your credit card to charge smaller amounts because people don't tend to look at those quite as much and you don't really see
Mm-hmm.
that your account balance is going up. Some fraudsters are taking checks that you've written and somehow they're getting a hold of them and they're changing the name of the payee. And in a world where we can all deposit checks through our mobile apps, check fraud is just spiraling. There's not as much of a check on the validity of checks that are being cashed. So I just wanted to share this. A lot of people aren't aware of the 30-day period, and fraud is probably one of the easiest ways to lose money durably. And it's no fun. No one wants to be a victim of this. You work hard for your money to earn it, to
Yeah.
protect it.
Sandy, it's so important. And I appreciate you saying the 30 days because I am a guilty person who sets aside my Fridays to do a review of my financial situations and then I blow it off. It becomes the lower priority of other things I want to get done. But now you're incentivizing me or reminding me why it's super important. And because you get overwhelmed too if you with Amazon and all the things that come through your accounts. Oh, it's just so much. So, and that and also the other thing I set up are alerts. I really appreciate the alert systems they have to say, this charge went through. So you can say, well, wait a second, why, what happened there? Oh, right, I did charge that or not.
That's right. And I would say, the world has moved to electronic payments, which I think are actually safer. So if you, not many people are writing checks as much these days, but if you are writing checks, make sure that you're not only looking to see if the check was deposited, but take a look at the electronic copy of the check that your bank usually
Mm.
makes available to you to make sure that it was actually written to the person that you intended it to be written to. And if at all possible, use your bank's check writing feature, meaning through bill pay, they can cut checks for you. That's better because when the bank, the financial institution cuts the check on your behalf, it doesn't tend to have your direct account number at the bottom. It's usually a bank's master account. So that protects you as well, because some fraudsters out there will take checks that they've gotten a hold of. All they need is a ABA number and a bank account number, and they will go and have new checkbooks written on your account so that they can have
Jeez.
checks to write on your account. Like, it just gets kind of crazy. Anyway, be vigilant out there. The
All right.
world is not as safe as we'd like it to be with our financial assets.